it again. I don't even remember the last time I talked to y'all. I just know it was sometime over this weekend. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was Sunday. It's the first day of my 2-week break for the holidays. Guys, everyone say a prayer that the work stuff works out. Maybe we'll get into, okay, I do need to leave soon, so this can only be a short little chat, but the thing with work, just gonna come out and say it, my job that I had been saving up for this trip, obviously, and I had about 5 months worth of money that I had saved up for this trip, and then the job that I had already approved and said, like, yes, you can live in Japan, but alas, the company did layoffs, wow, a month before I left, so I did decide I still wanted to go. I had already been planning that they might say no to me going to Japan anyways, so I thought that that could have been it, but sadly, no, the company's kind of going under, so T. As we can tell, she doesn't have an official job. I do have, I'm not gonna say everything, but I have some things in the works that I feel like everything's going to work out, but I have been stressed, and I've been trying to keep that stress under control because I'm like, technically, I am doing a lot of all that I could. There is one thing that I could do, not a part-time job really badly, but I'm trying to be a little picky about it just because once you get a part-time job here, it's kind of looked down upon. I think this is anywhere, but like, you know, it's kind of looked down upon if you get a part-time job and then like immediately leave. I was hoping to try and find a part-time job that I liked the pay at least a little bit here, because if you know, you know, and somewhere I would want to stay for a good amount of time. Like, honestly, I would, even if I got like a full-time job and could do weekends or nights, like I would keep a second job. I've had many jobs at multiple times, like I had 4 jobs at once, and I've had 3 jobs at once and 2 jobs at once. So I can handle multiple jobs at once, so that wouldn't be an issue. But I was hoping to have something that I really like. So I am almost at the point of crunch time where I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna get a convenience store job, which is not below me or saying that I wouldn't want that job. I do see, honestly, benefit. A lot of oddball jobs are just kind of like random jobs, if you will, that don't have to do with my career. It's not below me or anything, I'm not saying that. It's just more so if I could choose, probably right now, I would love to try out retail. The things that are all in the works to maybe happen, I do feel really good about them. It's just all of them are like, oh, it's the holidays, so we'll get back to you after that. And I'm like, nah. I'm like, I need money now. I am about to go to a coffee shop and work for the day. When I say work, I do have some like freelance things. I have applying for jobs, and I have my little YouTube videos that I allow myself 1 hour to edit a YouTube video. My place, a good amount. I had been putting off the trash so badly. I talk about trash and all the things that would put Americans into a coma, as that one Ryan guy who lives here, he said one time. That makes me laugh. I don't know if y'all seen that TikTok. Put Americans into a coma. And to me, it's the trash, because girl, before this, I was not a recycler. Oh, I know, yeah, so T. Okay, I'm gonna go to a coffee shop. So to me, that is, ooh, girl. Guys, I've started to have a love-hate relationship with my favorite bag in the world. Vintage Diesel. She's beautiful. I literally saved up for 2 years. And then I told myself, there's a person on Depop that I bought it from. And I told myself in 2 years, if it's still there and I saved up enough money, I am allowed to buy it. I think it was like 200. I can probably go look it up if I really want to find the price, but I think around 200. Took me 2 years to allow myself to do it, and I love it. I do. I love it, love it, love it. But sometimes I wish I had another version of it that was like in a darker tone, so then I could wear this with my lighter color outfits, and this is my like darker colored outfits. That's just me wanting more material things. I should chill out. Honestly, I gotta say, the best purchase I've made in Japan so far, clothing-wise, is this scarf that I got for 200 yen at a resale shop. Cause bitch, it is cold around my neck, and it's already bad enough because I'm anemic. So my limbs, my fingers, toes, and nose and ears get so cold. About 5 p.m. I fear I'm quitting early a bit. I would probably usually stay longer. I'm getting so hungry. Should have ate a bigger lunch before I left. Debating if I want to cook one of the meals that I have left at home before I leave for the grocery store, or if I should do the opposite and go to the grocery store first and then come home and cook. I do think I eat dinner a little earlier than other people. I just get hungry, okay? I am a little chilly. In this moment, I wish I had one more jacket, but I'll make it home and be fine. And when I go out, I'll be a little bit more bundled. You're kidding. I thought I was filming that entire time, but I'm at the grocery store. It's a little busier than it usually is. I was trying to do one bag, guys. I always bring 2 big bags inside of my Hello Kitty tote bag, trying to only get enough to fit one bag, but I sadly did 2 again. The thing about groceries that for me makes my groceries heavy and irritating to carry home is using bottled water. I don't get like the individual, but I get like one big bottle of water. I get apple juice and I get milk because I'm a milk drinker. But today I was like, fuck the water. I'm not carrying that water home. On the Chronicles of Stray Cats, there is a singular stray cat that lives on the back streets that I walk to and from my house going to the grocery store. I've never gotten close to him, but I've seen the old man who feeds that cat. And I heard from far away like a meow. And then the guy was like meow, like meowing back to him. It was cute. He did it a few times and I passed. I like smiled at him and he was feeding the kitty. Tadaima. My apartment feels so good right now. Usually I feel like it's a little cold for my liking. Cheese, Parmesan, and apple juice. We have cottage cheese. These are like egg cakes. Ice cream. I did get 3 of them because they're equivalent to like, I can't think of the percentage, but they're very cheap at the grocery store versus at a convenience store. More meat. I say more, I think I ate the last one. So meat. Not cinnamon rolls, is that the vibe? I can't think of the word, but that. Honestly, I think I'm gonna put the bread in here for now. Time it like has stuck in my memory. I was a babysitter a lot. I was a babysitter a lot in both high school and college. College, I'd babysit for a lot of like very rich families, and they used to put their bread in the fridge, and I found that so interesting. Sometimes I like to role play and pretend I'm a rich mother, and I put my bread in the fridge. I was gonna say earlier that I got 2 of these because for myself in the future. We got more taco seasoning. Thinking tonight we have tonkatsu, some rice, and maybe a roll. I want to try and find like grilled chicken, if that's a thing here that I can buy. Maybe I'm sounding really white or American for asking and thinking about that, but I do miss that a little bit. Oh, good morning. It is about almost 1 here. I'm ready-ish for the day. We're going ice skating. I'm so excited. A little peppier of a mood, if you can't tell. I adore ice skating. Actually, my friends, if any of my friends watch this back home, you know that I probably have asked you to go ice skating with me, and 9 times out of 10, you're probably one of my friends who's like, no, thank you. A lot of friends who don't like ice skating. I love ice skating. The girl who interviewed me for that little thing I was telling you I was interviewing for, we ended up chit-chatting, just, you know, chit-chatting, and she's my age, and I found out that we both have been nannies / babysitters a lot in our life, and we love little kids. I love babies. I love nothing more to be like a babysitter or work at like a daycare. Would love to do that. She's like, I love ice skating. I was like, I love ice skating. She's probably way better than me. Oh, hey. No, like professional. I was never like trained. I just like ice skating. I can think of 2 areas I should still clean, so I'll take y'all along with me. If the yap is interesting, I'll keep it in. If the yap is not interesting, you're about to hear some music. I think the green tide Christmas vibes. Oh, I don't know if I said, today's Christmas Eve. Slay. So this is cute. This is cute, right? See, we have that guy that is the other contender. Cute. And I thought the green tights were a cute Christmas move, right? So I think this could be a cute contender. Either bring both jackets, but I don't think it's gonna be that cold. I know it's different furs. I think it just needs a different time to shine, but I thought it was a cute idea to do some Christmassy colors. But I think the two different greens next to each other are making this green look more muddy. We have to go without, it isn't even like all the way long sleeve. A matching jacket would go all the way down to my arms and be more warm. Try and style her tomorrow. I'm thinking maybe more simple all black or all white might look good with that. I actually really like my hair without any hat, but I fear that the black fur headband is too cunty. Is this skirt amazing? It's a matching set I got off Depop. I was looking for it specifically because I love this brand. Open aesthetic, adorable. One of their vintage or like older pieces. I don't think they sell it on their website anymore. I think they come out with like 12 to 17 items every like fall, winter, spring, summer, and every time it pops off. Flower Birds Market are my two like favorite online stores. But slay. Okay. Side note is I actually got this from a takeout place and I loved the functionality of this so much that I was like, I'm washing this and keeping this as like Tupperware. Up here and something down here, and I was like, yup. This is random. This fortune from the shrine that I went to the other day, I have been curious. I never translated it, so let me translate it and tell you all what it says. Okay, T, I can't. I tried to translate it and my translator app is not. I could read some parts until it gets to kanji. Shikashi. I probably read this into my translator app. It's T. Okay, the kanji here has the hiragana written next to it, so all I got in there was it said my school is going well. No shikashi iro goto ni tsukisamata ke a koro. Oh, I don't know that kanji, but I've seen it many of times. My teacher would be like, girl. Who knows what I'm saying? I'm gonna stop. I went through and I just read this pretty slowly into my translation app. I don't know if they're accurate, so I'm just gonna have a friend translate it for me. It is almost time for us to go. I am gonna walk there. It's about a 35-minute walk. I'm just gonna tell myself it's a good time to get some exercise and be outside and use it as like a nice little time. On the way home, I'll use the train, but I'm trying to save some money till my card gets here. If my card happens to be in the mail when I leave, then we will be going to the bank and then taking the train. Update to the outfit, we added this cute purse. They're doing really mad construction right now, please excuse. And we added some hairless little hand warmer gloves. We have this for my little walk. I have me tears right now. I got my card in the mail. I didn't make this up even if I wanted to. I don't know if y'all remember, but basically ordered a new card because mine messed up. I was waiting for it to come in, never came in 12 days. And then they said it was lost in the mail. Then they were like, okay, order a new one. Ordered a new one. I thought this was the new one. It is the one that was lost in the mail. I cannot believe I was just faked out like that. My card being the old card that was lost in the mail. I called Wells Fargo to try and see if they could like reactivate this card. And like we forget about the other one that's in the mail, and she was like, yeah, this happens sometimes. She goes, I don't know who you've been talking to. I would say usually an international send would take like 2 to 3 weeks. I was like, I'm so sad. But don't get me wrong, we're not gonna let this ruin my day. We're gonna go have fun.